struggling to find the formula to feed their babies could be months away from relief. Right now, stressed out parents are rushing from store to store, praying they'll have something on the shelves.
News Channel 3's Allie Jenner-John is live in Sturgis, where Abbott Nutrition, one of the country's largest baby formula suppliers, prepares to open its facility for the first time in months. Allie.
Yeah, the plant is now preparing to reopen pending FDA approval following its shutdown back in February. Best case scenario, this place is reopened in 2 weeks' time, but it could still take 2 months before the products that are made here are seen on store shelves. Parents take to stores across the area, fingers crossed that today their baby's formula will be in stock.
Moms on Facebook all over are like, well, does anybody know where I can find this formula or this formula, or, you know, and it's scary because how are you going to feed them?
Destiny Featherstone is a mother of 2. Her youngest, Luna, is just 4 months old.
Yesterday, there was like just enough for her month's supply, and I wanted to get it all, but I was like, I don't want to take from the other babies.
4 complaints of a bacteria found in infants who consumed formula made here shut down the Abbott's plant in Sturgis. 2 of the infants became sick. 2 others died. A company spokesperson tells me investigations showed no evidence linking Abbott's formulas to the infants' illnesses or deaths. Now the U.S. is facing the worst shortage of baby formula in decades.
I hope that they do a lot better than what just happened so that this doesn't ever happen again.
Today, a spokesperson for Abbott declined an on-camera interview with me. They tell me they're making changes to protocols the FDA says they didn't follow. It'll take months for the company to get back up to speed to stock store shelves. By then, Tammy Grimes will already have another grandbaby.
I have a daughter that's just about due, so she's going to try and be breastfeeding at first, but if that doesn't work, then where does she go?
That's the question people face as they try to find formula to feed babies. For now, any relief is short-lived.
Fortunately, the formula that she uses that works for her, they had here at Meijer.
Until the next grocery run. Now, the company spokesperson tells me some of the improvements being made here include updating protocols regarding water and cleaning and maintenance procedures at their Sturgis plant. Now, the shutdown here did make the formula shortage worse, but the reopening of this plant isn't going to completely solve the problem.
From clever names to colorful graphics, it is hard to miss the signs advertising marijuana shops and products along West Michigan highways. But one state lawmaker in our area is worried about the impression these billboards are having on kids. News Channel 3's Chris Yu explains what advertisers can and can't show when it comes to pushing pot.
Some use creative puns, others use cartoons. These billboards provide high visibility, but Republican State Representative Mary Whiteford is worried they'll get the wrong people high.
About 4 years ago, when medical marijuana and recreational marijuana were both legalized, I had a great concern among our youth.
Whiteford believes some of the designs are too appealing to Michigan's kids.
When I was driving in my car with my grandchildren, they said, "Oh, wow, Grandma, what is that?" It was bright pink and purple colors on this billboard between Holland and Grand Rapids.
So last year, Whiteford and other lawmakers introduced a bill to ban billboards from advertising pot products and dispensaries.
There was quite an outrage from marijuana companies, from billboard companies, and I said, well, you guys should be self-regulating this.
Although Whiteford's bill has not moved out of committee, she says it still had an effect on marijuana advertising.
They went and they started moderating the amount of billboards that were out there. They stopped having the really bright colored billboards that I thought were directly marketing to children.
So what are the rules for advertising marijuana products in dispensaries? The Cannabis Regulatory Agency has guidelines, as explained by Greg Gerfin with WMU's College of Business.
The audience makeup of whichever type of advertising is being done, whether that be outdoor boards, newspaper, radio, television, it has to be 70% adults.
In this case, at least 70% of the audience has to be 21 or older. Third-party audit companies determine whether each billboard meets that threshold. In addition,
they can't make any unsubstantiated health claims. about what the marijuana products can do. They cannot show actual product on the boards. They cannot depict the usage of the marijuana in any irresponsible way. They cannot overtly appeal to children.
The Cannabis Regulatory Agency says it does not approve billboard designs. It's up to licensees to ensure they're following the rules. But Whiteford says she's still concerned.
What adult is going to appeal to cartoons? That's not necessary.
So she says she'll discuss them with fellow lawmakers.